This week on Channel 8 News, we'll take a look at trick-or-treating in the halls, a Mexican fiesta, the wellness fair, and more. Channel 8 News starts right now. Thank you for tuning into Channel 8 News. I'm Shannon Clement.
And I'm Jackie Harding.
Hallie Cornelius went trick-or-treating in the halls with local Maryville families. Let's take a look.
Tradition continues at Northwest as local children responded trick-or-treating in residential halls Monday night. The event went on from 6 to 8 p.m. and was open to all families that came. They started at the station where a map of the campus was provided, including participating rooms. One of the buildings, Hudson and Perrin, spiced things up this year, adding games for the children to play in their stop. Joey Barber, member of Hudson and Perrin Hall Council, talks about where the idea to add games came from.
The idea was sparked off of a lot of returning students, including myself. We did the trick-or-treating last year. We decided that it was kind of boring, and so we wanted to kind of put a little more fun into trick-or-treating here in the dorms, and so that's where the games came into play, and we went to Hall Council about it.
I also had a chance to catch up with Madison Benda, executive board member of Hall Council, who further explained the activities they had to offer.
So our Hall Council decided to put on a more interactive event for all the trick-or-treaters who come through, so we just have more of like a carnival style going on. So we have games on every floor along with trick-or-treating at different residence doors.
This was the first year games were added to the event. Students were able to participate but were asked to provide their own candy. For those who could not afford it, Hall Councils are ready to help. Some students decided to go a step further, even decorating their doors for the event. All in all, it was a successful night for both Northwest and the community. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I'm Hallie Cornelius.
Thanks, Hallie.
Nolan Brooks learned more about the student wellness at the wellness fair. Nolan?
Northwest hosted its annual wellness fair on November 1st, welcoming all students. I caught up with Assistant Director of Wellness, B.K. Taylor, to see what the event had to offer this year.
So it's really focused on holistic wellness, the idea that we can look at our wellness as multiple pieces: occupational, intellectual, emotional, social, physical, and really to see that not only is wellness services really connected to each and every one of those parts, but the university as a whole is connected to each and every one of those parts. If you walk into the wellness fair and you look around, you're going to see financial aid, career services, TRIO, DEI, residential life, because everyone around this university is connected to your holistic wellness in one way or another.
However, the fair overall goes beyond going from table to table, as each organization present is a part of something much bigger.
Well, as you walk through each table is color-coded to their element of the wellness wheel. So if you're in blue, you're in intellectual. If you're in purple, you're in occupational, henceforth. But the goal is from their expertise. So for example, residential life is in social, which is orange. Our goal is from their lens, their expertise as residential life, is to how do you become more socially well through the avenues of residential life. So OSI is represented, Office of Student Involvement. They're also in social. So how does getting involved in organizations and other activities help to get someone or generate more social wellness? And as you go through throughout the entire wellness fair, you're going to see that each department that's represented is really representing a part of the wellness wheel, and how from their expertise they can help you cultivate that piece of wellness.
From free flu shots to information on different wellness clubs, the wellness fair proved to be beneficial to students. For Channel 8 News, I'm Nolan Brooks.
Thanks, Nolan.
When we come back, we'll take a look at the top 5 things to do in the Northwest community this week. Don't go away. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Shannon Clement.
And I'm Jackie Harding.
On Tuesday, November 6th, from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in the Student Union Living Room, come take back the night. This night is full of influential speakers, a candlelight vigil, and a march around campus as we stand up against relationship and sexual violence. There will also be an open mic time for audience members to speak and share during the event as well. This event is free and open to the public.
On Wednesday, November 7th, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the 3rd floor ballroom, come get your Green Dot Bystander certification. Green Dot is a violence prevention initiative focused on reducing violence, including stalking, sexual assault, and partner violence. Green Dot Bystander certification helps you learn what type of green dot works best for you, depending on the situation. By doing green dots, you help set the norm that violence is unacceptable and everyone is expected to do their part to keep our community safe.
On Thursday, November 8th, from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Student Rec Center, the Student Activities Council presents Late Night at the Rec. There will be various sport pickup games, video games, general silliness, and free pizza. Bring your friends for a night of fun and play.
On Friday, November 9th, beginning at 8:45 a.m. at the Memorial Bell Tower, Northwest will commemorate Veterans Day by placing wreaths at each of its military markers as a tribute to U.S. servicemen and women. Military markers on the Northwest campus consist of the Memorial Bell Tower, the Persian Gulf War Memorial just north of the Student Union, the Bell of 48, the World War I Memorial Plaza at the corner of the College Park Avenue and Memorial Drive, the Roll of Honor on the 3rd floor of Administration Building, and the Navy Room under the West Grandstand of Bearcat Stadium.
On Friday, November 9th, beginning at 5 p.m. in the Bearcat Arena, the Northwest chapter of Up Till Dawn will sponsor Cut Loose. This gives the community members the opportunity to cut at least 8 inches from their hair. Cut hair will be donated to the organization Children with Hair Loss. Participants should arrive with their hair straightened, a comb, ponytail holder, scissors, ruler, and a trusted friend. Why a trusted friend? Because they're the ones cutting your hair. Cosmetologists will be on site to help round out the edges. Attendance is free, and the Up Till Dawn Executive Board will be selling t-shirts at the event.
Well, when we come back, we'll take a look at some more recent news and events. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Jackie Harding.
And I'm Shannon Clement.
Brianna Wesley had the opportunity to eat some really good food at a Mexican fiesta. Let's take a look.
On Halloween night, I was able to attend Bomba Latina. This was a Halloween fiesta thrown by the organization Alianza. Alianza is a Hispanic organization here on campus that encourages students to come and learn about all things Hispanic.
This is Alianza. It's called Alianza, and we like to just, it's Hispanic Latino organized, but it's not just strictly for us. We want to just get anybody, especially international students or even people from the U.S., just to kind of get a little taste and a little glimpse of like our culture, just food, games, events, just kind of the people we're around every day. So it was a good turnout. I liked it. It kind of just gives a small glimpse, like I said, you know, of our culture and stuff. So that's kind of what we wanted, just get more exposure to people, just kind of let them know that we're here. So.
During Bomba Latina, students were able to participate in Hispanic games and raffles. Students were also greeted at the door by members of Alianza and given candy bags and welcome to food. Traditional food like potato soup, taquitos, and cookies were served during the event. Alianza will continue to host the event and hopes that more students will join them again next year.
Another big one that we had recently was Loteria Night, so it's Mexican bingo. And so instead of numbers like your average bingo, it's actually pictures. So kind of like a cactus or a heart or a skeleton, stuff like that. But it'll be all in Spanish, so that's the fun part about it. So, and then after each win, you get a prize. So, yeah.
This was Brianna Wesley for KNWT Channel 8.
Thanks, Brianna. Since Halloween is over, that just means we're one step closer to Christmas. For some families, that's not a happy time because they can't afford gifts. For over a decade, Maryville's Calvary Chapel will serve as the local collection site for Operation Christmas Child. This organization collects shoebox care packages each November for children overseas containing toys, school supplies, and personal hygiene products. Last year, Calvary Chapel accepted 700 shoeboxes and plastic containers from local residents containing a variety of gifts. The church requests that each box include a $9 donation, which pays for shipping costs to over 150 countries. Shoebox drop-off times and dates for Calvary Chapel are from 3 to 7 p.m. from Monday, November 12th to Friday, November 16th. Then from 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday, November 17th and Sunday, November 18th, and the final day being Monday, November 19th from 8 to 10 a.m.
The American Association of State Colleges and Universities presented Northwest with its 2018 Krista McAuliffe Excellence in Teacher Education Award. The McAuliffe Award recognizes the accumulation of Northwest's work, which began in 2014 with collaboration and resources from university leadership and pre-K through 12 partners to overhaul the curriculum and clinical field experiences offered by the School of Education. The faculty-led redesign of the school's curriculum placed greater emphasis on students' access to diverse clinical practice, now totally more than 600 hours in urban, rural, and suburban areas. Congratulations to the Education Department and all of the great work they do. Keep it up.
Also focusing on the American Association of State Colleges and Universities is our very own president, John Jasinski, who has been elected by his peers to serve as a member of this organization's board of directors. The board of directors supports AASCU's work and provides mission-based leadership and strategic governance. This wouldn't be the first time Dr. Jasinski was elected into a position this year. In fact, earlier this year, President Jasinski was elected to a one-year term as vice chair of the Council on Public Higher Education. He also accepted an appointment to the advisory team of the Commissioner for the Missouri Department of Higher Education. Way to represent Northwest, Dr. J. The Bearcat community is so proud of everything you do.
Yes, we are. Well, that's all the time we have for this week.
For more information on stories that matter to you and to see what the Channel 8 News crew is up to, you can like us on Facebook at /KNWT8 or follow us on Twitter at KNWT8.
Story Behind the Story is up next. From all of us here at Channel 8 News, I'm Shannon Clement.
And I'm Jackie Harding. Have a great night.